Hello everybody, it's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody is having a great start to your week as you approach midweek. As I've been saying over the last week or so, I'm extremely excited about the direction that my company is headed in with all the different changes, with so much shifting going on, but for the good and the long haul. We had maxed scalability in the model that we were using, with me spending so much of my time to generate the revenue through one-on-ones, and we knew we had to reel that back in. And so this is the first year where we're really limiting the number of one-on-ones, and you have to know that's kind of scary because a significant part of your revenue is coming from something that you're saying, I'm not going to do it, and you're investing your time in something that has not yet produced revenue. But in order to get to the next level, it has to be done. That's something like life. We tend to hold on to things that we know about, that we become comfortable with, that we can kind of predict, but it has a ceiling and it has a limit, but we won't let go. We won't take the next step because the next step is a step many times into darkness. Not darkness as in a bad thing, but darkness as in I can't really see what's going to happen. But see, that's where faith happens. That's where faith takes hold. That's where you start to put what you believe about yourself, your purpose, your capacity into motion. And that's the beauty of this thing. It's okay. What do you do now? How do you do it? Where do you go? But the answers are there. You're never given a vision without provision. Understand, let me say that again. You are never given a vision without provision. The thing is, provision is an active, the very forces of providence isn't activated until you move, until you commit, until you take that first step. And so often we're sitting up looking for something to lay itself out to show us it's okay, something to give us permission to take another step, something that says, okay, if I do this, That's not how provision works. Provision sits up and waits on your move, and then it moves. God designed life to respond to our expectations, and there's no better way to judge your expectations than by your movements, by your actions, by your decisions about how you are acting towards the things you say you want, desire, and need in your life. And so, again, I encourage you, stand up, look out, go after something. I am so excited. I'm here now to tell you because we're literally, about a little over 7 hours away from this offer ending. And I mean, this is the offer of all offers. You've been hearing me say for almost 2 years now that if you don't have at least 2 streams of independent income that you control, no one can lay you off from, no one can fire you from. Every day you wake up and you decide how much it means to you by how much you put into it. You need at least 2 of those streams of income to hedge your primary source of income, supplement your primary source of income, or in many instances become your primary source of income. And I have been doing this online for the last almost 15 years, and I want to show you how you can do it using the same model and method that I've used to create multiple streams of income online, generate revenue, and how once you learn it, you can do this thing over and over again from the time you come up with an idea to the time of launching and receiving a payment in 7 days or less. I've gotten it down to a science now where I can literally do this thing in less than half a day. So I want to teach you that. And here's the thing that I'm doing to really, really, truly be a blessing and give. I'm giving in so many different ways. While I'm busting my behind to build, I'm also giving and investing in ways that will become evident in the future when I give my testimony. But let me tell you something here. If you sign up for this course before 11:59 tonight, you will get the Mind Unleashed course, which is a very powerful. If you've ever heard me talking about my Crushing Limiting Beliefs course, put that on steroids, add more mindfulness to it, add a designated specific plan and outcome to it, and you got the Mind Unleashed. That's a $599 course that I'm gonna give to you free if you sign up for the first course. Then there is the Motherload, my labor of love. The Legacy Wealth's Path to Generational Wealth course. The Path to Generational Wealth course is the culmination of over 10, 11 years of research, literally hawking down the high performers in investment. And there are people that took 3 or 4 years of requests before they finally said yes. And so this thing took a while. And then I had to verify what I was told. And there were just some things, it was obvious because everybody said the same thing. And I had to research, I had to learn how to articulate it. I had to learn so much about how it works so that when I put the class together, it wasn't just from notes. It was from me going through it and understanding it and developing a way to disseminate it to others. And I put this course together in the Path of Generational Wealth course. This is an 18-month course. It's $2,595. You sign up for 7-day online business launch course before 11:59 tonight. I'll give you that free as well. That's a life changer. Every last one of these courses are life changers. But to be able to literally learn everything that they know, I mean everything. That's why it takes 18 more. Everything they know. It's out there, it's available, but it's just not taught. It's not the conversations you get in the average barbershop. It's not being taught in the academic system. This is something that you gotta get out and you gotta go find. And I went and did it for you, put it in one place, and all you have to do is go consume it and practice it. And obviously, you're gonna practice and learn, practice and grow, practice and grow. This is a lifetime labor. The people I talked to, the oldest person I talked to at the time I talked to them was in their 80s. I think they're 90 now, 90, 91 now. But the oldest person I talked to was in their 80s, and they were still saying they were learning. So, again, this thing is huge, and I'm excited. This is an opportunity for me to grow my company, obviously, because these are the courses that I'm building that relieves me of having to always be present, but still be impactful. But at the same time, giving them in a way that people can actually access them, which was one of the problems with me. Because my time is valuable, because of what I bring to the table, my courses with me one-on-one start at $3,500 and go all the way up to $14,999, so $15,000. So that's not the average person's range, but the average person wanted something. And I wanted to give the average, and I hate that term average because I don't believe in it. But when I say average, what the median, let's say median earners, I wanted them to get this because they can change their lives just like anybody else. That's not the special thing you gotta have or be before you start changing your life for the better. It's about, okay, this is my first step, and that first step can start whether you're working for minimum wage or you're a 6-figure earner. That's a step you can take that takes you to the next level, and you can do that, and you can get to any level you want to if you're committed. I didn't start with any kind of spoon in my mouth. Trust me, I just started with a dream. I had a vision, and it didn't make sense to anybody around me because I was talking about doing stuff that nobody in my family had ever did. But I didn't let anybody pull me away from it. I didn't let anybody talk me out of it. I didn't sit up and let the bumps and the bruises and all the exterior noise that was going on in my life stop me from dreaming. And I have been teaching people how to touch dreams ever since. I want you to start. It's a process. It's not magic. That's why these programs are highly specified and detailed. It's not magic. It's not some wand you wave. It's not some magic incantation that you say and everything. It's a consistent practice of certain principles and behaviors that is conducive to success. And when you practice these behaviors, when you make these moves, things change. It just simply does. So I want to encourage you to take advantage of this. This is, like I said, only on deck for until 11:59. How many hours that I'm tired of doing math tonight? Look, I know it's less than 8 hours, but a little more than 7. So with that being said, look, I want you to win, but you have to want to win. So it's the ball's in your court. Click the link, go out and do something special with what you're going to have. And you're going to have email support, so you're not just thrown out there to the wolves. You're going to have support where you can tap in and get answers or clarification and a bunch of other things. There'll also be special offers where you may even get an opportunity in a rare occasion to work with me one-on-one in those rare moments. When I tell you I've cut back, it's scary because I really had to cut back. Number one, it was wearing me out. Emotionally and psychologically. Number two, it was killing me physically, but here I am. So with that being said, look, I'm going to get off of here and try to get myself together and relax a little bit. It's been one of those days, been going for a while, but this is your opportunity. Take advantage of it. And as I always say, I live my life on full so that when I leave this place, I die on E.